You! Welcome to the fishing update. So, this is gonna be a long form video. I might make a short today. I know there was a poll that says what's the next major video, but I decided to cover this first. I decided to cover this first, the fishing update, which, you gotta have fish to fish. I know that is kind of cringe, but don't ask. So, I'll be showing you what every bait does, at least what I think they do. Oh, why do I have a saddle on? I'll be showing you what I think every bait does, and really just everything about this update. Really just everything. So, you're gonna want to at the very least have 600 buck coins. That way you can buy a bucket which stores your fish, and a toy fishing rod. Toy fishing rods are the worst fishing rods. They don't catch as rare as fish, though from my experience, they don't have a different thing strength from my experience, but they do catch less rare fish. And as you can see, my bucket's decorated. Yeah, mine's decorated. I wanted mine decorated. But yeah. So you're gonna want to grab your fishing rod. Now, what most people, this is at least what I've seen most people think. You don't. Well, at least this is what I thought. You do not need bait to fish. You can use bait, but it only increases the chances. Now, this is most speculation because, well, I can't see the code, and I'm not one of the developers, and I'm also not a lab rat. But if you cast just by flinging your controller, and you wait a bit, you'll see an exclamation point come above your bobber. Now, if that thing ever completely fills, your line will snap. So you want to reel in kind of slow. And as you can see, we caught a pufferfish. He's big and buoyant. And it'll show you the name, the color in the name, and you'll see new. And now you can just plop it in your bucket. Now, this is something that I know for a fact some people don't know. If you eat your bucket, most people are like, oh no, my pufferfish is gone. It is indeed not gone. You have an archive of your fish never leave you. The only way you can lose your fish is if you sell it or you throw it in the water. Or give it to someone by putting it in their bucket. You can actually give people fish. So, I'll be going over to there and show you the new... Over here is most of the new stuff. You have the fishing rod and the bucket, which 300, that's why I say you're going to at least want 600. Because I assume, people have 2x2 sand in that, because that's just 200. Then the wooden fishing rod, which is, it's meh. Then you're gonna want to get either the stuffed fish catalog. To go to the pro fishing rod the fastest, you're gonna want to go from here to here to here to here to here. This is not needed. This is not needed, and this is not needed. This is widely wanted because that shows you all the fish you've catched, no matter if you don't have them anymore. Because there's two different types of archives. You have your inventory, which is considered the bucket, which you can pull out any fish from there, slap people with your fish, do whatever the heck you want with your fish. Cook it, even. I'll show you cooking recipes in a bit. I'll show you one cooking recipe. The rest you'll have to find yourself. And then, what some people don't know, which I found out, is there is biome-specific fish. This fish you can only catch in suburbs. This is the billy fish, or whatever, billy something fish. Then this fish, now they all come in different colors. This fish, this is a green coloration, if you're colorblind, it's green. This is the ocean biome fish. This is the desert biome fish. It died. He dead. Big sad. Fantasy fish have a unicorn horn. Facility fish, I'm calling that biome facility, have a mecha, have like a robot fish. It's a robot. That's robot. And then snow biome have like it honestly just straight up looks like one of these, but with like ice on its head, which what I think is kind of boring. I think, and these type of fish, these fish, and these fish cannot be whacked with people. These are what I call small fries. But yeah, okay. So a snowfish is like he has ice around his head, and I think that's all the biomes. Yeah, that's all the biomes. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the biomes. Now then, what I was talking about earlier with the little fry. Little fry. Now, here's what I think. These mainly go with the bait, but also goes with the power of smack. Now, over here, you have the bait seller. The magnetic bait helps you catch charms and items, so it increases your luck of getting inanimate objects. Wormy bait guarantees you get a fish, so you cannot get any undesired items like a bottle or a charm. Fishy bait, this attracts rarer fish, which is what I call fish and rare fish. Jelly bait attracts the legendary sea dragon, but disgusts other rare fish. So they're like, ew, that's nasty. Ugh. And you can also get bait with silver beans or armored beans by selling your fish to the loot trader. I'll show you that in a second. Over here, you'll notice something. Hey, the sell any loot for beans has fish in it. There's fish in there. You can now sell fish for either beans. I'll sell one of these little dudes for some beans. You get some beans. But sometimes you'll see fish on sale for butt coins. Right now, for this week, it's these type of fish, which I considered fat fish. They're big and they deal more knockback. Put you in there, you get some butt coins. So fish are considered loot. And then you might have saw, I don't know, but let's look at the crown. This is the legend crown. You get these by getting a bunch of fish, well, mainly a bunch of different fish, and a sea dragon. Now you see it's changing colors. The color of the crown depends on the color of the sea dragon you have. So if you get a purple sea dragon, you get a purple crown. If you get a blue sea dragon, you get a blue crown. If you get a red sea dragon, you get a red crown. Now I'm going to also show you a couple of other items that are put in this. This is actually what one of my friends, Soda Penguin, did not know about. There's plaques. If you get a plaque, you can place it down and put any of your fish on it. You'll press it, and then it'll show a menu, and then you click whatever it is. At least that's what I've seen other people do. I think that was in the lab, though. But you do that, it'll show your username, and it'll show the fish that you caught. What I'm planning on doing is having all my sea dragons, if I do catch one, up on a plaque. Now, guys, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but I've heard a bunch of people say this. Apparently, if you fish higher up or farther away, you have a higher chance of getting rare fish. I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm saying most people think that. So, if anyone here is a fact checker, you can fact check me on that in the comments. But that's pretty much it for the update. Very small update, not that big. Well, I mean, big, but not a lot of content. It's big because we've been wanting a fishing update ever since, like, Ocean Biome, I think. I don't know, I was there, like, out during the war update, where they added rocket launchers and shotguns. But, yeah. Go out there, catch yourself some fish, and have a good day.